All right, good morning from Echo Bay. It's Monday morning. I I came really close to going to Cottonwood Cove. Excuse me. But still monsoon season, and that's coming right up the valley. So I looked at the radar, and that was a no-go. So here I am at Echo. I'm sure they're going to be boiling up here. I can already hear them splashing. My buddy Troy, I ran into him. He's back in the big rig into the water right now. And I'm all rigged up and ready to go. I'm just running with the 3 lures that absolutely killed it Saturday at Temple. So it's pretty much, you know, this is actually really close to Temple. It's like, I think it's like 16 miles away by the water. But anyways, I'm in compliance with the Lake Mead National Recreation Area filming guidelines. So don't worry about that. Let's just go find some more boils. Everybody loves a good boil. So stick around. This one's gonna be good. All right, we're in the water, heading out. As soon as my fish finder comes on, I'll tell you what the water temperature is. It feels a little bit cooler than it, and I do mean a little bit. Anytime now. There we go. Oh, one more. 84.1 degrees. So it is a little bit cooler, like 3 degrees. We're gonna go out around this point and north a little bit. I might need to get some off because that's 2 buggies, and just kind of wait for it to happen. Here we go. All right, there's the skunk killer of the day. I had 2 fish on at the same time and I lost one. So it took the impact slash. The first one took the impact slash. That one that I just landed took the Yozuri. So probably got a mess over here. I really hope this line isn't in my prop, because that's just going to be, no, it's not. We're going to go back to it right now. All right, the last time I was out here, that little island right there, and those 2 islands right there, and right there, they were underwater. So it's been a while since I've, you know, maybe 2 months since I've been down, maybe 3 months since I've been down here, because I've been going north a lot. But holy moly, the lake is gradually coming up slightly, a little bit every day now. But I come around this corner doing about 30 miles an hour and saw these, and I'm like, whoa, where'd these come from? Well, they came from the bottom. So wow. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come through this narrow spot here, and we're going to end up over there, because I seeing birds circling, squawking over there. And there's a big old open space over there, so, and I've heard that's a pretty good spot. So I'm gonna troll through here because I'm seeing several down there, and then we're gonna reel that line up right there and go over there. And just because we haven't seen it in a while, there's some more here. That's really cool stuff. It's not lush greenery, but you know, that's all we got. Lush greenery was last week. So we're working with what we got here. All right, I went down and into that big old bay over there, and I didn't see much of anything happening down there, so came back to square one. We're gonna run up the Arizona side here, see maybe even go up to Stewart's Point. Never know. Not seeing anything yet. No boils. See some sporadic jumping, but those could be gizzards, those could be anything. Right now, Temple Bar for the win right there. That Haystack Cove, it's kind of unique because right up all the way into the back of it, it's just right at the water line. It just drops right down about 20 feet almost. It's a pretty unique cove. Should have went there, but I wanted to explore other options. Something happened over there, about 3 miles away from me. might head that way, or maybe they're gonna head this way. Who knows? All right, we went quite a ways south. I didn't really see anything. Now I'm up by Stewart's Point. I'm starting to mark some fishies over here. So, right, well, I don't know about Stewart's Point. I'm right in front of Calico Bay, which is over there. Stewart's Point's still up there a ways. We're still going. It's definitely Temple Bar for the win for me though. And, there's some shad down there, and there's a striper or something, probably a catfish or carp, way down here at the bottom. But I think I got like 3 fish, and we are 2.5 hours into this. 2.5 hours into Saturday, I'd already had like 50 fish. It was just crazy. Saturday was a crazy day. You can't even compare any day to Saturday. It was just absolutely insane. But I got to keep watching the clouds because that looks like it's moving in. We don't want to get caught in a monsoon. I've been caught in a monsoon up here before in a kayak, and it's no fun. So if it starts to look crappy, I have to launch. All right. Starting to find them. Not very big, but I'm finding them. So I got that going for me. Alright, they're really loving that Yozuri up here today. I just had another one and got it right to the boat and threw the hook. But I mean, as soon as I threw that one back out after I caught that fish, I hooked another one. Now I'm starting to see them down there. About 40 feet deep. So they're coming up because that thing goes about 10 feet. And they're not touching the impact slash over here, which there might be weeds on it. I'm about to reel that up and find out. But I'm at 62 feet of water, and that runs 10 feet. This will run about 19. And, nothing on that, and everything's, the last 4 fish have been on the Yozuri over here. All right, they went all the way up to Stewart's Point. And yeah, there's a few more fish up there, but there's also a bunch of junk in the water. I'm thinking from the rain yesterday. There's just, I was getting fish, boom on the Yozuri over here, and all of a sudden it planed out. But I'm still seeing them on the fish finder, and then I reeled it up, and it was just a big cloud of weeds. So I'm back. I'm pretty much heading for the dock. I'm going to duck into the infamous cove here. It's usually where they start boiling in the morning. I didn't see any boils in there. But Troy might have found some in there. I got to talk to him. Seeing them, they're running about 57 to 74 feet down right now. Well, we're just about done. I got 2 lines out still, and I'm going to kind of sashay around this corner, go in there a little. I'll probably reel this deep diver up and leave that one out. This one, like I said, this one goes down 19 feet. That one goes about 10. So I should be able to get a ways up in there. If I see anything boiling, I'll just drop the motor and spot walk. The old faithful over here, mega bass, monster bass. Alright, here's what I'm working with here. Yes, there's fish down there. They're not going to bite when your lure looks like that. And it was out for about maybe 5 minutes. So it's everywhere out here. Alright, we're done. We're pulling in. I'm gonna ask Troy how he did. I should have an answer before this airs. If he answers me before I get home, there'll be one more clip to this. But it's hard to compare today with Saturday because Saturday was just such an insanely awesome day. Today did not suck. I had to travel a ways. Pretty much to Stewart's Point, but right off the bat, right in front of that first cove, I got like 4, and then I got 1 down south, and then I tucked into that. There's a big bay over there. I got a few out of that, and I didn't get anything else until I was almost to Stewart's Point, and I picked up a few up there. But then I ran into just a bunch of weeds. So, and it's kicking up. and it's kind of looking monsoonish, so I'm gonna do the right thing and get out of the water. June was at Colville, and he posted something an hour ago that monsoon was moving in, and he got off the water. And that's about right. I don't know how fast it's moving, because it's getting here right about now. And this is where June and I were. We were back there, and it got crazy. I was 200 feet away from him. I couldn't even see him. Over this, it just looks like an atmospheric river flowing down over those peaks. It was crazy. But we got everybody off the water safely that night. So that's gonna do it for this one. Mesh dude floating around over there on the kayak. Like, subscribe, give it a share. Check out those Amazon links down there. There's all kinds of good stuff. And I'll see you on the water. Next stop's going to be Wednesday. If you know me, you know where I like to go on Wednesday. Not going to be a lot of video. Everything caught will be released. Camera's going to be pointing right at the bottom of the boat. I'm giving up enough of my secrets there. 20 people killing big fish. That rant is never going to end. Okay? Let's get used to it. Hurt some people's feelings. I don't care. Sorry, not sorry. Don't kill big fish. It's not an endless supply of them. Alright, there you go. That's it. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Alright, I just heard back from Troy. He was in this cove right here, and kind of out in front of it, and he said he only got 2. So I don't know. That little feeling I had was right. I didn't even see anything jumping right when it got light. So I went across, and then I went south, and that's right. Well, I did get one in the little trench right there, 1 or 2 as I was going up north to this cove. But then I picked up some down there, and then I went way up there, picked up a few more, but it was nothing like Temple Bar. So for me, it's Temple Bar for the win. It's about the same distance from my house to here. It's pretty much exactly the same distance. I should have just went there. I am kind of glad that I didn't go to Cottonwood, because weathermen got it right. So that rarely happens, but they got it right today. So anyways, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the water.